where we bring you the juiciest gossip. And today's scoop is sizzling, because Iman Shumpert is out here acting like he's got selective memory. This man really has the boldness, the unapologetic, straight-out-the-gate audacity to comment on Teyana Taylor's new relationship like he didn't let go of the best thing that ever happened to him.
A lot of wounds are being closed and aided at this point, and the wounds are being nurtured as well and closed up for good, you know. So I think for me, this is my chapter of healing.
So let me get this straight. You ran wild, embarrassed your wife in public, found yourself caught up in scandal after scandal, played stepfather to a side chick's kids, and now that Teyana has finally moved on with a man who truly values her, you suddenly think you're in a position to give relationship advice? Boy, please. If delusion were a sport, Iman would have a Hall of Fame induction by now. And let's be real, this isn't about him caring for Teyana. This is about his ego. He just can't handle the fact that she's thriving without him. So let's dive in and break this all the way down, because the entitlement here is on another level.
Cause wait a goddamn minute. Why am I so late to the party? Why didn't I know about Aaron Pierre? That's Mufasa. And Teyana Taylor. Baby, what? Oh, you're gonna love me. That shit looks so divine. It's almost look like they was made for each other. Their motherfucking pictures look like they supposed to be in an art museum. Like that shit looks so fucking French kid. I am here for it. I am here for it. That gotta be the reason why Lori was like, nah, I'm cool on him. Because you know Lori is not turning down no new bank, baby. She would've ate it up real quick. Oh, I'm just her boy. They look so damn good together. Like, what?
First of all, let's not rewrite history. Iman wasn't some clueless husband who woke up one day shocked to see his wife leaving. Not even close. That man worked overtime to destroy his own marriage, and when reality finally hit, he flipped the script and played the victim. The streets have been talking about his infidelity for years, and every time people tried to cut him some slack, boom. Another scandal. Late night meetups? Check. Sneaking around? Check. Entire side relationships outside his marriage? Big. Fat. Check. And let's not forget the alleged receipts that had everyone gasping. Through it all, Teyana stood by him, covering for him, protecting his reputation, and fighting for their family while he was out here acting reckless. And when their marriage finally fell apart, he had the nerve to act like he was the one left heartbroken. Boy, stop. We all saw how he was, moving when he thought no one was watching. And now he's out here making unsolicited predictions about how Teyana's relationship with Aaron Pierre won't last. Someone needs to tell Iman to take a seat, because he is the last person who should be commenting on a healthy relationship.
I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequences for...
Let's talk about how hard Teyana tried. She tried to make it work. She tried to believe in him. She tried to block out the whispers, ignore the blogs, and even overlook the DMs from women who knew more about her husband's moves than she did. But at some point, enough is enough. She had to choose herself. And honestly, that was the best decision she ever made. Now sis is glowing, unbothered, and minding her business. But here comes Iman, trying to dim her happiness like he's some kind of relationship guru. If irony had a face, it would be his. Instead of obsessing over what Teyana is doing now, maybe he should be reflecting on why she left in the first place. Because let's be real, if he was really that guy, she wouldn't have left. If he had been a great husband, she wouldn't have filed for divorce. If he had given her even half the love and respect she deserved, she wouldn't be out here, thriving with someone who actually values her. So, let's not rewrite the story. Iman lost the best thing that ever happened to him, and now he's forced to sit back and watch her level up with a man who treats her right. And something tells me that's what's really eating him up inside. Meanwhile, TikTok is out here spilling all kinds of tea. allegedly having a whole side. Baby? Check. Sending sneaky pics of himself and their child to his side pieces? A massive, flashing, neon-lit check. Like, seriously. Make it make sense. This man was out here acting like he had no wife, no family, no responsibilities, just vibes and reckless behavior. And the wildest part? Even after all of this, Teyana still tried to protect him. She stood by him, played the role of a loyal wife, and did everything she could to make sure he didn't look like the villain in this mess. But let's be honest. Why was she even trying at that point? Because while she was fighting to keep his image intact, he was out here proving, time and time again, that he didn't deserve it. And then, the moment she finally decided she'd had enough, packed her bags, and walked away, now suddenly, he wants to play the victim? Oh, absolutely. Not today. Because let's talk about how Teyana left. She didn't storm out like some bitter, scorned ex. She didn't drag him all over social media, airing out his dirty laundry, crying on camera, or turning their breakup into a public spectacle. Nope. Teyana Taylor walked away with grace, dignity, and a level of maturity that most people in the industry could never match. Sis chose peace, and that right there, that's exactly why Iman is pressed.
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. Teyana Taylor, remember the Fade video? Whoa. Imani Shumpert.
You fumbled. Because ain't nothing worse.
See, he thought she was going to pull the usual reality TV-style breakup. He probably assumed she'd be messy, throwing jabs, airing out his business, begging for closure, essentially giving him more attention than he ever deserved. But instead, she disappeared, moved on in silence, focused on herself, and started thriving. And let me tell you, nothing drives a toxic ex crazier than seeing you completely unbothered. And let's not ignore the fact that while Teyana has been keeping it classy, moving in silence, and flourishing in both her career and new relationship, Iman has been out here lurking, throwing shade, and suddenly acting like some kind of relationship expert. Sir, where was this energy when you were busy embarrassing her for years? The math is simply not adding up. Let's call it what it is. He can't handle the fact that she's glowing, happy, and living her best life without him. She's finally getting her flowers and no longer wasting her time trying to fix a man who refused to change. And now, all he can do is watch from the sidelines as another man gives her what he never could. It's giving regret. It's giving ego shattered beyond repair. And most of all, it's giving should have done better when you had the chance. But at the end of the day, Teyana made the best choice for herself. And that's why she's out here winning while he's stuck playing the bitter ex role. And that right there, that's karma at its finest. Teyana didn't play the dramatic, bitter ex-wife card. She didn't sit around waiting for closure or begging for the respect that should have been there from the beginning. Nope, she signed her papers, took her piece, packed her bags, and kept it moving like the queen she is. And now, she's glowing. She's thriving. And best believe she found a man who actually values her. Enter Aaron Pierre, aka the real-life Mufasa, aka the man treating Teyana like the royalty she's always been. Now, let's be honest. Have they officially confirmed anything? No. But do we really need a statement when the chemistry is this obvious? Also no. Because baby, the way they've been moving, you don't need to be a detective to piece this together. First, they stepped out together at the 50% pledge program, looking like an absolute vision. Then, just a few days later, they hit up the American Black Film Festival Gala together, and let me tell you, they were serving. That wasn't just a "we're cool" type of appearance. That was a "we are stepping into this room and owning it" kind of moment. And let's talk about that hug at the awards ceremony when Aaron won the Rising Star Award. Teyana pulled him in close, and oh, that was not a casual "congrats, bro" hug. That was full body contact, soul connecting. I'm so proud of you, baby. type of embrace, the kind of hug that says everything without a single word. Now let's do a quick comparison, shall we? Aaron Pierre versus Iman Shumpert. For one, Aaron is low-key. He's not out here entertaining Instagram models, sliding into side chicks' DMs, or publicly humiliating his woman every other month. And most importantly, he gives respect, something Iman never seemed to grasp. And guess what? Iman saw all of this unfolding. He watched Teyana glow, happy and stress-free in the arms of a man who truly values her, and he couldn't take it. So what did he do? Instead of taking accountability for fumbling the bag, he started hating, allegedly. Because let's be real, the timing is looking mighty suspicious. And just when we thought Iman couldn't take his bitter ex energy any further, he took it to a whole new level of petty and broke boy behavior. Instead of working on himself, he decided to sit in the corner, mad that Teyana is unbothered and thriving without him. Now, let's talk about the latest petty ex-boyfriend Olympics. Because apparently, Iman is out here trying to take the kids away from Teyana just to get under her skin. Oh, the audacity. This is the same man who fought to lower child support while already paying the bare minimum, and now he suddenly wants full custody? Boy, be for real. Let's not forget, this is the same guy accused of neglecting his own kids while they were in his care, prioritizing his lavish lifestyle over their well-being. And no, this isn't just speculation. This is the same allegedly reckless father who had his 2 young kids riding alone in a rideshare in Chicago while he sat comfortably in his private driver's car. And now he wants to act like Father of the Year? Sir, please. This whole situation screams bitter, pressed, and desperate for attention. He sees Teyana happy and unbothered with a man who truly respects her, and suddenly, he's scrambling to create unnecessary drama. Because let's be honest, if Teyana were still single and heartbroken over him, would he be pulling these stunts? Nope. But since she's out here glowing, winning, and not looking back, he has to find a way to remind her he still exists. And what's the easiest way to hurt a mother? Go after her kids. That's next level low. But we've seen this before. Bitter. Exes who can't handle seeing their former partner thriving. And the crazy part? Iman used to be that guy. He had it all. A championship ring, a beautiful, talented black queen by his side, a family that the internet actually respected, and a career that kept him booked and busy. So how did we get here? Oh, I'll tell you how. Ego, entitlement, and an inability to accept accountability. He thought Teyana would always be there to clean up his mess, forgive his nonsense, and make him look good in public. But now that she's done playing that role, he has no idea what to do with himself. No, let's be real. Iman is big mad. And it has nothing to do with genuine concern for Teyana. This is straight up bruised ego. And the proof is all over the internet. See, when the NBA checks started drying up and his acting career flopped before it even took off, things started looking real bleak for Iman. And let's not even get into that podcast he tried to launch. Because, be honest, who actually listened to it? Exactly. It disappeared faster than his loyalty in that marriage.